Hello, Plymouth Park United Methodist. It's Marcus, your pastor here. I have some summer celebrations and some summer invitations for you. Our celebrations are from all the great ministries and worship that we've had this summer, from Vacation Bible School and our mission trip to Kansas City, to men's ministry that's been happening and outreach ministry that's been happening, and for the preparations for our garage sale. There is so much going on right now. The invitation to you is that we have been in this place where, as I've shared in the last few weeks in worship, that our cash flow is always historically more strained from May to September, and we really appreciate everyone who's able to give above and beyond to help us meet the ministry needs, the building needs, and the staffing needs that we have to make it through the summer in good shape. First, in saying that invitation, I also want to acknowledge we have had nearly $20,000 above expected giving from individuals who have heard that invitation and have already risen to the occasion. Thank you, thank you, thank you for giving so generously to the ministries of our church. But know that there are some other challenges that we have as well. So I want to invite you to consider, if you don't already, if you are interested in maybe giving online through bank draft or through card drafts, those things really help our cash flow stay consistent. Also, if you're folks who typically give when you're here in person but may not give in other times, would you maybe consider making a regular offering regardless of in-person attendance, because that really can make a huge difference for consistent expectation in our giving. Beyond that, we know that not everyone is able to give above and beyond what maybe you had in your estimate of giving, or others maybe you haven't given toward your estimate of giving yet for various circumstances. We understand there are challenges that occur all the time, but if you have not given toward an estimate of giving or didn't make an estimate of giving, we would really appreciate if you would consider if this could be a good time to put generosity towards our ministries. There are things like, yes, the great work of Vacation Bible School and Mission Trip and our Mission Week that you're investing in, but it's also things like having working air conditioning in the hottest months of the year. And friends, that's a real need right now. We have two different air conditioners that are needing some pretty intense repairs that have lost Freon, and we can keep putting a couple $1,000s worth of Freon in it at a time, but that isn't a long-term solution. We probably need tens of thousands of dollars to repair or replace units in the long term to make sure our sanctuary and our fellowship hall or our activity room have working air conditioning through garage sale, summer worship, and all of our activities that will unfold into the fall. If you have questions specifically about those air conditioning repair needs, you can speak to our business manager, Carol Jones, or you can speak to myself about those things. We want to make sure that there's clear communication and information about that. Or if there are ways that you want to increase generosity or give an unplanned gift of your generosity to the church, we'd appreciate that as well. You can give through the mail, you can give online. There will be a link to do that in this message. And you can also call the church office if you have questions or concerns about that. Again, I can't thank you enough for the ongoing generosity of our church family, and to know that this is a pretty typical need for our church every summer, but we also can't take for granted the ongoing investment that it takes from all of us to prayerfully and faithfully show up to be the church together. Thanks for thinking of the church and remembering the work we share together this summer. And again, if you have questions, let me or Carol Jones know, and we hope to hear from you soon. Take care. Peace.